would be crazy if like he was a horse at birth. That sounded so stupid as as I was saying it. I knew we were f***ed. Like I knew this was gonna be a hard situation for us to get out of, but I did not think we were this f***ed. Like we're like on the level of f***ed scale, we're like at like an 11. It's not looking good. If this is your first impression of me, hi. My name is Dahlia. Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Today we are starting a reaction for My Lady Jane, Season 1, Episode 7, Another Girl, Another Planet. I do have some predictions for this episode because we are gearing up to the season finale. I like to always say that the episode before the season finale is the pre-season finale, so obviously they've got to gear, they have to like really, gear up in this episode. Last we saw, Edward was about to escape from wherever the that he's been, right? Everyone thinks that Edward is dead. I feel like he's gonna come in and save the day in some capacity. I feel like, you know what though? Now I'm wondering, I feel like whenever he was king though, people didn't even want him to be king either. Because I feel like people knew that he was being poisoned, low key. Or maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. But I feel like he is the answer to this. We ended off the last episode with Mary running out of the palace, and Mary and all of her army was just right there. So I'm thinking they're gonna take her captive, and I don't know, they might like try to like torture her or like do something, because obviously Mary wants Jane's head, right? So she's not gonna make it pretty. But I think Edward is gonna make it back to the palace, and that would make him the rightful king again. So then Mary will lose all her power and be thrown into the dungeons, surely, because he's going to announce, hey guys, Mary was the one that tried to kill me too, okay? Not just Jane. I know y'all don't give a about Jane, but hey, she tried to kill me too, and I'm a man. So, hey, ding ding. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. The hope meter is very low. Okay. This is a disaster. Genuinely. Oh, and Guilford made it back. Dang, he's not even a horse anymore. I'm sorry. They wouldn't have just took that crown off my head. I would have kicked and screamed. Please, I don't even want to see this.
You lose.
All rise for Her Majesty, Queen Mary.
How do the people feel about this? Oh, now Beth shows up.
But first things first, there are consequences for treachery. Starting.
What about your treachery? No, start with yourself. Please. Oh, so they let her go. Is she riding on Guilford?
And thus, our beleaguered heroine is sent home under house arrest to await her grisly fate.
House arrest? What the hell? It's very new age.
Jane doesn't know either.
Any word of my husband?
I am so upset with Jane. Like, she had no leadership qualities. I mean, her vision was scattered. It was a disaster.
Jane doesn't have a plan.
She barely had one before.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones because, well, I won. And we're sisters. But never forget.
Bess, stand up for yourself. Look at the way that she's holding you. I would have said, okay, you can toss me, but you don't gotta touch me and hold me like that. That's just rude.
All is not yet lost. Mary's not evil. She's just...
She's not?
insecure. She never had any friends.
She's insecure and evil. Let's make that clear.
Maybe we should talk to Bess.
Please, I've had custards with more spine. Let me come to you with a story.
I be agreeing with her on some stuff. I can't lie.
That is just one of 1,000 examples of this kind of thing. And do you know why? Because there is always a way out if you know how to play the game.
Okay, marrying without permission and what they're calling treachery by her having the crown that she was rightfully bestowed, and abolishing Ethian division laws. It's a little different than marrying without permission. You know, it's a little different.
Listen to me, you filthy gutter snipes. Mary poisoned me. She stole my throne, and now she wants to kill my cousin.
Oh, so he's hip. He knows what's going on.
Treason? Massive treason.
It's always the guards that are just so stupid and assholes.
Seymour?
No!
Seymour!
Don't mind him. He's a bit touched. Last week, he thought he was the whole...
A bit touched. It's not funny, I'm sorry.
Kill them, they will kill Jane. Let's get a pint. Trust me, you want this pint.
That was good on him, though. So he is hit to what's going on. That's good. That's good. And I'm glad he did not let him call for Seymour, because that would have just been more of a disaster. Like, if you know that Mary is doing this, surely you don't think she's doing this by herself.
I'm making your daughter Margaret one of my ladies in waiting.
Why?
It's her reward.
So you can torture her?
Or what?
She doesn't know.
We thought the mighty Francis Grey knew everything. Your little Margaret told me about Jane's plans to capture us.
Margaret did?
How else would we escape? If not for Margaret, well, I'd be in the tower, and Jane would still be on the throne.
Wake up, Catherine. Look what you did to your poor husband. Ever since her birth, Margaret has been a wild...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I forgot what she did to that girl husband. Even though we kind of wanted her to do it, that's still crazy for a kid to do. I'm just saying.
Margaret, leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
The way you talk to them is the way they talk to themselves, and the voice in your head is the one you tend to.
Is she gonna go spill more tea now?
That's why Daddy always said, never trust ugly women.
Count yourself in that, babe.
A toast to the death of Jane Grey.
We don't have to toast to that.
You cannot execute Jane Grey.
I can do whatever the fuck I like.
Okay. Alrighty.
The English dislike the notion that their divinely appointed monarch is a bloodthirsty tyrant who executes her enemies willy-nilly.
Mm-hmm. But did they not know this about her anyway?
It's a matter of decorum. And
Y'all are the ones that rallied behind her, okay? So you're all to blame.
Why should I listen to any of you craven mongrels? Just schedule the execution. Shut up!
This is actually good, though, that Mary is queen. Because now that she has so much power, she's gonna feel free enough to, like, really show her true colors. And it's gonna show to everyone. And I love that. I love that. So she's gonna, like, literally take herself out.
It is you who needs to be punished.
Oh my god.
Run!
I was just gonna say, turn and run, girl. You know how hard it is to catch a dog when it's running?
Don't kill you myself.
Lock her in a room!
Damn. It hit the fan fast. But okay, you know what? Way to go, Bess. You said you stood on some type of business. I could fuck with it. I could fuck with it. Okay, redeem yourself then.
Dear gods, we had you down for dead.
Cheers, Dad. Thanks for that.
Without even looking for him, thanks.
You were the reason that Jane is in danger. You schemed to put her on the throne. You have an obligation to help.
My only obligation, as ever,
Is what?
is to protect you.
Protect me. You protect yourself, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Be honest.
Right.
Guildford, I think we both know you don't want my honesty.
Ugh, that was a nasty thing to say. I think the brothers should join up. I think the brothers should join up and help Jane. I don't know how they can help her. I don't know what they can do. I don't know if there's anything that they can do, but like, you know.
She's giving me a trial.
I don't like that they can just go up in her bedroom like that.
Then perhaps she can save herself.
But it doesn't matter really, because she's gonna choose to execute her either way, trial or not. The trial is just a show to make it look like she gave her a chance. So we all know what the outcome is gonna be, regardless. And then why is she searching things up and doing research for her trial? Girl, you were there. You don't need to look anything up. You were there for everything. You've been here every episode.
I've never met anyone like you. Good.
Okay. So these two are flirting, okay? They're flirting. So I was not wrong in the last reaction. And also, okay, I said this when it happened, but when Guilford ran away from whatever in the last episode, and he was still running at the end, and then at the beginning of this one, he's in his human form, but isn't he in his different forms 12 hours a day to 12 hours a day? So you mean to tell me this man was 12 hours away from the palace? Why were you so far? And I was gonna say, does he know that Jane is not in the palace? But okay, this is her room. And Guilford, don't be climbing up my window in my bedroom and when you're about to turn. You're gonna break all my in here. I got plants everywhere.
I thought you were dead.
I nearly was.
It's all my mother's fault.
Isn't everything?
Low-key. Yeah, those people could burst in any minute. We can. We have bigger fish to fry right now.
If you stay, they'll find out what you are and Mary will kill you. I can't have it. I won't.
Jane.
Well, this is depressing. We just have to win the trial, and then we can run off after. She's definitely pregnant.
I know what happened with your mother.
So he did her on accident. Like at birth, maybe? It would be crazy if like he was a horse at birth. That sounded so stupid as as I was saying it. Okay, tell us the story. I don't mean to laugh at your trauma. I'm sorry.
But then I started having these dreams that I had done it.
In what way?
That I'd killed her when I changed.
How? Like stepped on her or something?
And I started to wonder if I had. I could never control my change. And I know.
And I bet his mom was an Ethian. Isn't it like hereditary? I'm pretty sure it's hereditary. Like, so who's an Ethian? It's not your daddy.
My father has never confirmed nor denied. And I'm glad.
Yeah, his dad is an asshole. That's why he was like, you don't want the truth. I honestly bet it has nothing to do with Guilford, and he's just saying that to manipulate him in some sort of way. You know?
This is what I shall think about it. I shall think about.
You know what I can confidently say? Every time Jane has a plan, I hate her plan. Because she was so, like, excited.
Just a moment.
What are you doing?
She was so excited to find out that she was going to get a trial. But it's like, as bloodthirsty as, you know, Mary is, why the are you excited for a trial? You know she's twisted. So, like, I don't know. I don't know where her thought process be sometimes. It's like she's a little naive. It's like she's not naive, but she is in a sense, because she almost is like expecting the best to happen in every situation, and only the worst has happened in this show. Never the best, okay?
Where's your sister now?
It's a long story.
Tell me.
Is his sister Petunia, by chance?
Oh, Your Majesty! You're alive!
Wait, he rescued me. How are you?
Shocked?
Are you gonna help us, dude, or no?
Charles, how in the world are you...
Well, usual way, I suppose. It's nobody's business.
I'm so nosy because anytime someone says they're an Ethian, I immediately want to know, like, what kind of Ethian are you? Tell me now. But honestly, though, I think Jane has a good case for her trial, especially if she can get Edward there, get the little servant up there, get Petunia up there, Bess up there. Like, at that point, if Mary was to execute her, that would make Mary look like a monster. So,
You want me to
Talk to her while she's taking a morning evacuation.
Assess the results of the easement. Wipe me, you know, on the body.
this little girl is diabolical. But I knew she was gonna do that.
Are you drunk?
Yes. But I'm going to fight beside... I'm going to fight beside Guildford.
Period. What's his name, Stan? You know what? It's so bad that I've never learned his name. But I really like his character. I really, really do. He's so sweet. I just want to, like, coddle him or something.
You're my son. So is he.
And why won't you help him?
And I know he's having a hard time because he's learning that everyone around him is a piece of shit.
Because you're afraid.
Yes!
So am I.
Is he an Ethian? Is Lord Dudley an Ethian, perhaps? What if he was the one that killed their mother?
Dudleys never say die.
All right, here we go. How much time is left so I know what we're in for? Okay, about like 19 minutes.
Going back to your previous place of employment, you think about the challenges you faced.
Okay, outfit looks like it's giving.
Colleagues with whom you laughed and kvetched. And of course, the murderous tyrant who took your job.
But she's refreshed. She got a big O last night. I mean, we're in good spirits right now. I believe in us. I believe in us.
Her Majesty Queen Mary!
Look at how she walks in. Ugh, she is just a disgusto. I'm sorry.
Get on with it.
We are here to preside over the trial of the usurper.
Usurper. She didn't usurp the throne. Her name was on the will.
There can only be one punishment.
Like, she did not usurp that freaking throne.
Death.
But they must think that she, like, messed with the will or something. But obviously, Edward can attest to that. So, he better show his face. Okay?
Fine, Jane. Surprise at council. Everybody bows and cheers. Kingdom safe again. Job well done.
I don't know.
Did I do something wrong?
No, I'm just not risking my neck for some bird I don't even know.
Ooh. And he's like, I thought we were friends.
The treacherous pretender did sign the document, Jane the Queen.
Because we were the queen at the time. Dummy. What the hell?
That she should be duly convicted.
This is a case that they have.
And her head should be cut off. and that her body should be divided into 4 quarters, and the head and the quarters should be placed where the...
Okay, this is from Mary. Okay, he's just reading a script. Okay, no wonder it sounds so delusional.
Do continue.
Don't this up, Jane. You have it up enough.
I was bound by law, as we all are, to follow the orders of the king. It is his divine right to name his successor. And Edward named me. Every single one of you bowed to me and called me your queen.
Mm-hmm. Clock it.
The will naming Jane was a clear forgery. Lies. My brother's will was real. I saw it with my own eyes. I will not be silenced. Edward named Jane Grey heir to the throne. I swear it, on my life and on my father's name. My lords, when you adjourn to consider Jane's fate, consider this. What would you have done if you were in her position? Ignore the wishes of your beloved king and cousin, or dutifully accept the orders handed to you with grace and dignity? I said, shut up, Elizabeth! Princess Elizabeth is telling the truth. I am innocent. Jane was loyal and good.
Period. Mary is a fool, okay? Mary is the person that, like, when you're arguing, they go, shut up, leave me alone. That's all we get to say. I feel like there was so much more to say in this case. Unless there's, like, different periods of the case. Like, is this like a lunch break? But on another note, you know what, Bess? You did your big one. I've judged you harshly. But your big one, in fact, you did do. So.
Edward, you're alive?
Oh, God, it's good to see you.
How dare she?
How dare she defend herself? I mean, please.
Everybody out.
Yes, including you, Norfolk.
Or has he been scheming or something?
And then we can change this country together. No more division laws.
No more division.
Aww.
I love you.
Yay! So we still get to abolish division laws. We're just gonna go about it a different way. But I'm scared, because what if Seymour knows that Edward is alive and he's gonna kill him for real this time?
Move aside! Lord Norfolk for the verdict!
The verdict already? Dang.
We find her
innocent.
That's right. Innocent. I told you we were changing history.
So the histories they showed in the first episode, like at the very beginning, that is not the story we're following. Okay. Because I really thought they were going to chop her head off. Oh my God. What happens now? I don't want him to be walking around alone.
We saw him at the drawbridge. You had that chance to betray me.
I couldn't do it. Not to you. So now you know everything. You can hate me if you want to.
No, I wouldn't have kissed him, because does Seymour know we're alive right now or nah? Or nah? Like, this information we need.
Crime procedurals would have you believe that a declaration of innocence is the best possible outcome.
But does this mean that we have to leave, or we get to just go on about living our life?
Whether she is innocent of treason is irrelevant. Lady Jane Grey married an Ethian knowingly. She harbored the beast in secret, in clear violation of our division rules.
My God.
That's a crime for which there is only one punishment.
It's not a crime because we abolished these rules last night or the night before.
A filthy lie!
Jane, tell them.
Guildford is not Ethan! Jane, please tell them!
Bring him in.
That could be any f***ing horse.
No.
That could literally be any f***ing horse.
At first, we didn't know what we had in our hands. Rupert helped.
They said they'd hurt him.
You are...
Rupert, you thought they weren't gonna hurt him? Are you dumb? Bitch. Ooh.
Please leave him alone. No.
That ain't him.
No.
It is him. Ah.
Jane, I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, this show really just feels like rage bait. Like, it just feels like they're trying to piss me off. Does anything good happen to the characters that we like? Anything at all? Anything? I should have known though, right? Because it was just too easy. It was just, the trial was way too quick, and I should have known that some bullshit was around the corner. I don't know how we get out of this one. I do think that if Edward would have come in and, you know, taken his throne back, I think that could have worked. But now he's off of that plan for now. He's gonna try to rally a army first. We don't have all day for that. Can you do that right now? We've got like 15 minutes, babe. I don't know. And we have one episode left. So the next episode is going to be a really big episode, a really big season finale. So, and I know this show is not renewed for another season. I know that it got canceled after this season. So hopefully it's not because the season finale didn't give us what we deserve. But I really just don't know what to expect. I just cannot believe that I've had to sit and watch Mary win this many times in this series. It is killing me inside. If you like what you saw in today's video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up and then drop some love down below in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. That way you don't miss a new upload. And then tap into the community chat. That is going to be the best way to keep up with me and what's going on with the channel. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in the next one.